Can y'all believe that your girl got it all together? Weeks. When I tell you weeks of getting things together, doing research, making sure everything is in place, audio, visual, the whole nine. When I tell you that that is what I have been doing, if I have not returned your phone call, if I have not returned your text, trust and believe. I will get back with you, but I promise you, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I am focusing on something that is very near, very dear to me. Stands on Air is going to be coming at you with some really great stuff, really great stuff. And a lot of people are trying to get their kind of feet wet in the podcast, video podcast kind of thing. Let me tell you something. I don't care about likes. I don't care about loves. I don't care about any of that. I just care that other people know that I care. Other people need to know that you care about them. From time to time, we feel alone, we feel empty, we feel hopeless. There are people struggling with drug addiction. They're dealing with addiction to alcohol. They're dealing with depression, anxiety. There are so many, many people out there that are dealing with the same thing that y'all are. And we're going to get down to it. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty of it. People that are going to be on this podcast, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be people that have a story to tell and not a platform to share it on. But I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I'm here to provide that platform. Candid audio, candid video, no holds barred. Just taking it to you guys raw. There are going to be a lot of quote filler words. I'm done with checking out whatever platforms are out there as far as editing. I am not a techie type of person. I'm just going to come at you real. That's the only way I know how to. At the end of the day, if there's a lot of filler words and there's a lot of this and that, you're going to have to deal with it. But I just want to make sure that the video is good, the audio is good. Check, check for the 100 millionth time. Check, check. But at the end of the day, I want you guys to know that there's a platform out there. I know that, therapy is great for those of you that are dealing with much deeper levels of things that I cannot address. I can listen. I can always listen. I got 2 ears. God gave me 2 ears and I can listen to you all day. But really what this podcast is light. There is no politics. There is no religion. Even after I just said God gave me 2 ears. Hey, I have faith, but it's not going to be religion in this. There's not going to be politics in this. There's not going to be news. I don't watch the news. News is not for me. But I'm going to come at you with some raw stuff, real life stuff, unfiltered stuff, things that might press you. If you feel pressed, then you can go ahead and press that scroll button on up. Just keep pressing scroll because you don't have to listen. You don't have to. I wish you would. I hope I can help. I hope the people that sit on this couch with me and or get on a video podcast or, remote podcast with me, I hope that you can learn something and know you are not alone. What you're battling is not just your battle. It takes a village, and that just does not apply to children and raising them. That applies to every single human on this earth. We need to come together. All this separation, segregation, and nonsense and foolery. I want to say something else besides foolery. It starts with an F. But foolery, all of that needs to take a back seat. Okay? We need to have each other's back no matter what. We need to have each other's back. And if you're feeling alone, if you're feeling useless, you matter. Trust and believe you matter. This podcast, this platform right here, take it as, free a free friend. I don't know how else to put it. A free friend, a free ear, free therapy if you want to take it like that. Let's just do what we got to do to get through this life. You only get one. You only get one life. And you know, you got to live it to the fullest. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It has taken me a long time to get in front of this camera. It has taken me a long time to get in front of this mic. But trust and believe in yourself first. Love yourself first. Give yourself comfort first. And by whatever means necessary. By whatever means necessary. There's going to be a lot of great people on this couch, if not on the other side of a camera. And we're going to come at you with some great stuff. We're going to come at you with real stuff. None of this fake stuff, for likes and loves. Like I said, you don't like it. You don't want to listen to it. You don't love it. Keep scrolling. But trust and believe your girl is not going to live in the comments. I will never live in the comments. If you want to be on the podcast, if you want to be heard, if you want to be seen, if you want to tell your deep, dark, ugly secret on here and you don't want to be seen, but you just want to be heard, this is the place to go. I'm here for that because I have seen it. I have done it. I've heard it. All the things. Okay? You're not alone. And this is that platform for that. So I invite everybody listening to this right here. It's gonna be bad. I'm gonna tell you it's gonna be bad, and not the worst way. In the best way, it's gonna be bad. I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you with future athletes that are coming out of high school that are amazing, amazing people. I'm coming at you with people that own companies locally. Hopefully people that own companies all over, successful people. I'm coming at you with people that are trying for that success. They're trying to get that success. And you make it. You just got to you have to believe in yourself, okay? Don't give up. So people that are on the route to success, people that have suffered with mental health issues, people that have suffered with addiction, people that have just people that are living. Because really and truly, if you haven't suffered at some point in your life while living, then you're lying. You're lying. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to everybody else. You're trying to live, social media life. Okay. So at the end of the day, I'm bringing it to you. Everybody that comes to sit here, everybody that is on this podcast is going to be 100% real. And I'm here to listen, but I'm also here to give y'all my story. Okay? My story also. Where I come from, where I'm at, and where I'm going. This is to make sure that everybody out there that's listening to this podcast knows you are not alone. You're not alone. And people love you. People will listen to you. I'm a complete stranger to some people. A lot of people that will hop on here or want to be on this podcast, they will not know me from Eve. But I will tell you that I'm here to listen and I'm here to help. Lots of people have come to me in the past that have, I mean, I could tell you stories, but I'm not going to get into it right now. But I will tell you that people have come to me not even knowing me and just for whatever reason feel the need to just tell me, things about them, things about their past, things that they aspire to be. And listen, everybody needs that person. Everybody. And I'm happy to be that. This is a no judgment area, you know. Shoot. I can't judge anybody. I've been there, I've done it, I've lived it. Can't say I've loved every minute of it, but that is what made me who I am today. And I'm here to give y'all whoever's out there struggling, whoever's out there fighting, basically feeling like they're fighting for their life, breathe, right? Breathe. Just you got this. This life is not supposed to be easy ever. It's going to throw bricks at you, hurdles, brick walls, you know? All of those things that you got to overcome. But know that even when you feel like you're not strong enough, dig a little bit deeper. Dig just a little bit deeper. You are strong enough. You are. And I promise you, you're going to get there someday. You will. You will. A lot of times we stay in our heads, right? We stay in our heads, "Oh, well, what if I try this and it doesn't happen? What if I try this and I fail?" Okay, okay. But what if you try it and you don't fail? What if you try it and you succeed? What if that happens? Think about it differently. Think about it differently. Just switch your mindset. I tell a couple of my friends, they go through some things. And, I don't ever claim to be perfect. I'm still a work in progress. We all are, right? But some of my friends, when they're struggling and stuff and they need to figure it out, I always like to say, you gotta rewire your brain. As humans, we're like, okay, gotta get up, got to get in the shower, got to brush teeth, got to go to work, got to come home, got to fix dinner, got to take care of kids, got to do blah, 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 right? And then you know what we do? We forget about ourselves. We forget who we are. We forget how to love us. And this is going to sound cliche, but you got to put love into you, whatever that may mean to you. Whether it's going to work out, popping on some headsets, ignoring the kids, ignoring the husband, ignoring the wife, ignoring the chaos around you, get out the house, go for a walk, walk the dog, whatever you got to do. Whatever you got to do, sit and, just zen out for a bit. I love it. I love zen. Ooh, Lord, I love zen. But I'm going to tell you, I know that a lot of people that are, I mean, podcasts, listen, podcasts, whatever you want to call them. They're great. They're awesome. Me, myself, I'm a fan of crime. Don't give me a podcast of crime. I'm on it. Okay. Um, but there's not a lot of light shed on just living your natural life and everything that goes into that. It's hard. There is nothing easy. You know? Everything that you manifest has work behind it. You can't just jump out of bed in the morning, it's a great day, because guess what? No, you gotta work for that great day. You gotta get out of bed and say, "Thank you. I woke up this morning and I am able to go to work. I am able to stand on my 2 feet. I'm able to do what I gotta do. And then I'm able to take that time off or whatever. I'm able to take my PTO. I get to take my kids to school today." I forget that all the time. Like, sometimes I'm in that line. Let me tell you something. I'm in that line and I want to, I can't say it, but I will tell you that when I come home, I think to myself, I don't know why I got so upset with that person in front of me in that car rider line, even though I wanted to drag somebody. But at the same time, you really woke up. You really, because you didn't have to. You could have laid there in the bed and not woke up today. And you don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow. So at the end of the day, you need to make sure that you are taking everything around you, your family, your friends, you know, just the fact that you got up and you were like, "Whew, it's another day. I'm gonna slay today. I'm slaying today, and I'm slay tomorrow too. That is what you need to think about. All that. Now, I am going to come at you solo sometimes. The idea is to have a lot of people, sort of sharing their personal stories very candidly. Um, I'm always going to ask my guests what's off limits, because I don't want them to feel pressured into, giving more than what they're willing to. I would never do that. But here it is, y'all. Look, stands on air. You can't really see this, but it says D stands. Hey, my sign came in. Orant Neon. Shout out to y'all. This sign is dope. That is my logo that I created on design.com. And let me tell y'all, this sign did not disappoint me. The only thing I wish is that these stands was a little bit more lit up, but whatever is whatever. I'll do with this. I just love her face. Like, look at this jawline. Can we talk about this jawline? Let's go. Anyway, shout out to Orant Neon, ORANT Neon Signs. If y'all want any of that, go to them. I highly recommend they make waterproof signs. You can put it outside your business or whatever. But for me, I'm just chilling. I got an extra room in my house. This is my little studio. I've set it all up. I'm happy about that. As you can see by the smile on my face, I'm ready to come at y'all. I'm coming all the way at y'all. I'm ready to bring it to you. And listen, it's not going to be everything for everybody. It's going to be something for somebody, though. And for me, I know I didn't go through all the trials I went through for nothing. I know I didn't suffer at the hands of somebody else for nothing. And I know that justice is in here for me. Justice for the people that wronged me. All that. And I'm not going to bore anybody with the facts. I'll give a little something here, a little something there. But I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it a whole buck with y'all because I expect that from my guests. I'm going to keep it a whole buck with everybody. So you can ask me anything. But trust and believe, your girl's not going to live in the comments. I'm definitely never going to do that. Why? Because opinions are like assholes and everybody's got one. How's that for cliche? And I am not going to live in the comments on anything. You want to show love, show love. You want to be on the podcast? Then shoot me a an email or shoot me a DM on Instagram at Stands On Air. Listen, I am happy to have people on here that want to that can relate, that got a story. Everybody's got a story. It's just a matter of, do you want to tell your story? How far out there do you want to go with it? And again, incorporating local businesses. I want to know how you got successful. I want to know what your drive is. I want to know what keeps you ticking and going. I want to know how you got over your addiction. I want to know what's your problem now and how can we move past that and move forward positively. I want to be that platform for successful people, for people that want that success, for people that have the issues that they're dealing with, to know you're not alone. That is what this platform is about. So I waited all this time. I got my lighting, I got my visual, I got my audio, I got my everything set up, ready to go. And I invite whomever wants to be on here. I've got a list of folks that are waiting for the launch, waiting for the first broadcast. So I wholly and wholeheartedly intend for this to be that first one. Don't care what I look like, but let me tell you something. I did get my hair did today. Ooh, Lord, I got my hair done. Shout out to Blonde and Company. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Blonde and Company. Local in the area. in South Carolina. Just, hey, look them up, get your hair done. I mean, look, y'all don't need to like it, but I love it. I really love it. I needed to freshen up. Like I said, self-love, self-love. I was like, do I go to Sally's and get myself a box color? Or do I go and show myself some love? Even though I listen, I can't be sitting in no chair. I can't be sitting there getting my nails done, my pedicure and all that stuff. Even though I love it. I love it. When it's happening, I love it. But I find it so boring. I'm like, oh my God, I could be doing 10,000 different things right now. But I'm sitting here like I got all the time in the world. And be honest with you, I do have time. But I you want to take 3 hours on my hair. Because you're worth it. Because you're worth sitting there to get your nails done to make you feel good. Because you're worth it to get your hair done and make you feel good. Because you're worth it to get your toes done to make you feel good. Because you're worth it to go out there and get yourself a massage. You're worth it to go get the therapy that you need. You're worth it. Everything you do for you is worth it. And why? Because what's going to happen is the uh, you know uh the gift of giving to yourself, when you give that gift to yourself, you are able to give the gift of you to other people because you feel good about you and you feel calm and you've handled your business and you feel good. You feel like you could just slay all day, right? um so yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, this podcast, this platform is 110% for everybody to feel like you're still normal. You're still normal. Even though you only got 10 likes on your photo, or how only so many people told you you worth it. Look, you need somebody, a confidant, whomever. Sometimes you just need, an ear. And that ear could be somebody that you don't know, that might help you the most. I'm here for that. So, there's lots to come. I'm excited. I'm excited to bring you all the people that I have on the list so far. I'm gonna bank some videos, so you probably will get them. I'm big on live streaming. Huge on live streaming. I love it. You know why? Because you're authentic when you're live streaming. E- all the edited photos. Oh, I don't like how I looked, and I don't like how I said. Mm-mm. I don't like I sneezed. You're human, right? Like, at the end of the day, it's raw footage. It's raw to you, and people can respect that. So this is the first of many, many, many to come. And as far as me solo, be honest with you, I don't like to sit in front of a camera and talk like I'm talking like there's somebody standing there and I'm talking to them and having a conversation. I don't like that. But what I will say is that if there are solo videos, it's going to be just my own thoughts off the rip, hopefully unedited. I like to promote local business. I like to promote people that are literally trying to get ahead, but can't. I'm gonna have, I'm gonna put them out there on, even if they can't, like they don't have access to a camera, they don't have access to a microphone. I want them to be known, and able to be their voice, basically. And also, have some fun. You get one chance at this life. One. What are you gonna do with it? You gonna sit there and do nothing? You're gonna sit there and do the normal everyday routine of that up, shower, brush teeth, do that. Try to look outside the box. Don't waste a minute of your life on anything you don't like doing. Don't waste a minute of your life doing stuff that you don't like to do. Also, try to see things from things that you have to do, try to look at that as in a perspective of I get to do it. I get to. I get to wake up. I get to put my feet on the floor. I get to see my beautiful children or my beautiful pets or the beautiful sunrise or smell the beautiful air or you know, whatever it is that makes you go, whatever it is that makes you happiest, just know that you were not granted that. That's not like you're not entitled to that next day, that next breath, that next sunrise, that next sunset, that next whatever. You're not entitled to that. We right now we're in a very entitled environment, if you ask me. Entitled. Okay? So what y'all need to do is just settle yourself. Breathe a minute. Put your phone down. Put your phone down. Listen. Go outside. Just walk out the back door, walk out the front door. Put all your electronics aside. Just walk outside. Take a breath. Look up. Might be cloudy up there. Might see a whole sky of stars. Might see the moon. It's supposed to be a good one. Full one. Blood moon, I believe. Creepy, but cool. Step outside. Breathe. You are alive. You matter. You matter. And if you feel like you don't matter, man, pick up the phone, call somebody that you know loves you. And if you don't feel like anybody loves you, I promise you they do. But if you don't feel like anybody loves you, you got to reach out. You got to reach out to somebody. Even if you don't feel like anybody cares, reach out to somebody. And they're going to tell you you're worth it. They're going to tell you to breathe, to chill, to calm, live your life. It's worth it. I promise you. I promise you. You know, spare no moment on stressing. My advice would be spare no moment on stressing. Get yourself out of the mindset of the grind. We all have that. That's hard. That's a hard one. Because we all got to make that money. We all got to get that bag. We all got to pay our bills. We all got to do the things, right? We all got to do those things. But what you need to do is you need to pick yourself up by the bootstraps and say, I matter. Even if you got to take a day of PTO, right? Pay time off your job. Plan it. You know what I'm saying? Call in sick and just put your phone down, put it away, turn it off if you need to. Don't put for the love of God, do not put the news on. Because God knows that'll freak you out. Then you can get to look at the fake real world. Okay? Just step outside. Put your bare feet on the ground. You know? Not all of us live in an area that we can go to the beach, but just step out on the grass. Ground yourself. I'm into that. I'm coming at you with some stuff about grounding. Bro, I'm into grounding. I don't know, I just slapped at that, but I am. I'm into it. I'm clapping because I love it so much. I love grounding. The idea of grounding. But that's for another day. This is the intro to Stands on Air, and I am chomping at the bit to get y'all everything that is real. Everything that is real. Real. Just like real. There's no I don't care about likes. I don't care who subscribes. I'm not trying to make a profit right now. I am not trying to get people to love me. You either do or you don't. Those people that know me for whatever reason, I don't know that reason, but you love me. And I love you back. I love you all so much back. People that know me know that I'm one with a very tight circle of people. And I like it that way because the way I grew up, I had to make sure that I knew people's body language. Um, you know, breathing, even eyes. Like I had to be sitting there going, "Oh my God, I gotta make sure that I'm, you know, vigilant and make sure that we look." To this day, that affects me. Well, like, what does this person want from me? What do they want from me? They don't really want to be my friend. They don't want to be close to me. They want something from me. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna go ahead and figure it out. There's so much to come at you with. I mean, I got a whole life of stories to come at you with. Some funny, some not so funny, some crazy. I don't need pity, but I'm going to come at you with the realness because that is what everybody on this couch or everybody on the other side of this podcast is going to give you. That is what I expect from them. So I don't expect y'all to think anything less of me as far as what I'm going to deliver, you know? Um, whew. So yeah, I didn't think it was going to be this long-winded, but Stands on Air is coming at you, like it or not. And I gotta tell you, I was a little apprehensive. What if I fail? What if they don't like me? I don't care. I don't care if y'all like me or you don't. I know that was terrible. I just don't care. I don't care if you like me. I don't care if you don't like me. If you don't like me, keep scrolling. But if you do, man, I like you too. I like you too. Stands on air coming at you, coming in full effect. We're gonna wreck it. We're gonna wreck that social. What do you call it when everybody thinks the same damn way? Anyway, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Everybody is not the same. Some people are thicker, some people are thinner, some people are pale, some people are dark. Who gives a shit? At the end of the day, who cares? You live your best life. You live your best life and know that inside of you is what matters. None of this matters. None of it. Nothing tangible as far as like what you have, what you get in life. None of that matters. Who you are is what people are going to remember you as. So what are you going to do? You're going to be a good friend. You're going to be a good parent. You're going to be a good kid. You're going to do all the things that society probably frowns upon now. It society's crazy these days. But do all the things that are in here. Give, be kind. Be kind. How hard is it to be kind anymore? Evidently, it seems, pretty hard. It's pretty hard for people to be kind these days. But you know what? Try it. Smile when you don't want to smile. Just do it. Just smile. Tell somebody hello. You look beautiful today. Look how handsome you are. Oh my gosh, I love your tie. Oh, those shoes are amazing. I love your smile. I love your eyes. They're such a unique color. Give that to people. Give it to people because it matters. You may make or break their day. You coming at somebody with a stank face, like if they're taking too long, ringing up your groceries or something, like stop. All that nonsense needs to stop. Let's get it together, people. Let's get it together. We can do this. We can come together. We can be each other's confidant. We can boost each other up, love each other, especially women. I find that a lot of women are hating. They hate on each other. For what? Can somebody please tell me for what? That question has been on my mind for a long, long time. I don't understand that. As women, we weren't allowed to vote. We had like a lot of rights that the men had, but the God forbid we had. I can't remember what state it was. But like once you got married, you literally had to stay home. Like it was illegal. Illegal for you to have a job. What? What? A married woman could not have a job. I can't remember what state that was. I wanna say it was something like Alabama or some crazy shit. But look at this. I wish somebody would tell me I couldn't work. I wish somebody would tell me I couldn't do A, B, or C, X, Y, or Z. I wish somebody would. Because when you tell me I can't do it, watch me. Watch me. Now I'm gonna do it. Now I'm gonna do it, and 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 I'm gonna do it till it's done, done, done. Period. But we need to start loving each other more. We need to start caring for each other more. My sisters, all of my sisters, not I'm not talking blood relation sisters. I'm talking about females of the world. Y'all need to support each other. Stop hating each other. Don't look at somebody crazy because you know they got something more than what you do or what you feel like more than what you do. Don't do that. Boost them up. I am happy for you. Why am I happy for you? Because I love you. And I know that the motivation inside of me is going to get me what I think that I need that you already have. That's what you need to do. No drama, no bullshit, just support your sister. We're all sisters, we're all brothers. You know what I'm saying? Even though men, they have a tendency to think, differently than women. It's not to say that their thinking process is wrong, and it's not to say that ours is right. But I will say that, we just need to love each other, be kind to each other. That is not a hard thing. Kindness is it's free. You don't have to pay a cent for it. Just be kind. It's funny. I saw it was like an Instagram post, and it was of a brunette girl. And she had kind of short hair, and she was doing an ad, and it almost made me a little emotional because her ad was for a product that IKG makes, and she started the whole video by saying, I know some pretty blonde-haired girl is gonna come on here and make a bunch of money off of this or sell this product or whatever. And I'm not a pretty blonde girl. And I wanted to reach through the the video and kind of like take her up by her collar and be like, "Girl, bye. You cannot be serious right now. Are y- are you really telling me because you're not a pretty blonde girl that you can't sell the hell out of this product?" I really wanted to be mad at this girl because that it's kind of crazy to say. Um, I listen. I use the same product she was trying to market. I use that. I love it. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to IKG. But that kind of put me off a little bit. I was like, pretty blonde girl. Okay, listen, you're a beautiful brunette. No matter what your hair color, no matter what the texture, no matter what, listen, be happy. Like take pride in that. Like you are no matter what you think of yourself, like you just now basically downed yourself. You broke yourself down because you think blonde girls are prettier than y'all. Well, listen, I beg to differ. I really do. I beg to differ. I want everybody to know that you all have a quality about you that is useful. You all have a quality about you that is unique to you. And listen, I don't care what color hair you got, blonde, brown, course, fine, whatever. I don't know. I feel like kinda shame on IKG a little bit for, like, letting that even air, like, "Some pretty blonde hair girl is gonna come on here and sell this product and make some money." I posted on her stuff or on her post. I said, "But you're a pretty brunette girl, and I hope they gave you some cash for this." And the company itself loved my comment. We need to do better. We need to do better. We need to do better. And yeah, let's talk about like most recently, and this will be kind of like the end. Can you imagine Anna Delvey, born in Russia, okay, went to Germany, right? You moved to Germany, came came to the United States, New York City, to be successful. And this is just, it's called Inventing Anna. It's a mini series. It's on Netflix. Just finished a couple days ago. But why? Why is this person that came from another country came in here, conned people, okay? She went to jail. She was in jail for like 4 years. Don't call me. Don't call me, okay? Do your own due diligence and look into it. But I wanna say approximately 4 years, she did time for being found guilty on charges of, um, basically wire fraud and stealing money. So the girl will go to like different hotels, and I don't even want to listen. I want to discuss it, but I don't even want to give it like light. I don't even want to shed any more light on it because that's what she really wants. Basically she came here to be like a socialite and live amongst the elite, if you will, um, in this world of, high end stuff. She even can I say this? I don't know. She even, according to the documentary on Netflix, she even was able to sort of steal a jet. Okay. But she stayed in these high-end hotels, she didn't ever pay the bill. A lot of the people that she came in contact with, besides, like, one person, and if you watch the series, but apparently Netflix gave her 300 and some odd thousand dollars for the rights to her story. So she was able to pay back the restitution. Apparently, she's paid in full, and, so from what I read today, I think Whoopi Goldberg on The View, which, by the way, I don't watch The View, but, from what I read, Whoopi Goldberg on The View had something to say, and The View cast members had something to say about her not paying restitution. But she made them say, "I apologize. I apologize, and I am so sorry that, I said that you did not pay restitution because you did pay restitution. But how okay, let's fast forward through all that stuff. Whatever she paid, restitution, whatever, Netflix paid her, la di da da, and how she paid it, whatever, 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 right? Ice hold. She's on an ice hold right now. Got an ankle brace. How do I know that? I saw her on Dancing with the Stars. I watched Dancing with the Stars. I never watched Dancing with the Stars. I watched Dancing with the Stars yesterday. All for this Anna. You know why I watched it? I wanted to see her ankle bracelet. I know that's crazy. I wanted to see, oh my God, is it for real? It is for real. She got an ankle bracelet on. When she was practicing, she was like, "Ow, my ankle bracelet." You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. This, like, how I don't know if I can say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. How fucked up is it that somebody literally mhm, takes money, found guilty of basically bamboozling people out of their money, banks, etc. Okay, out of money, is on an ice hold, got an ankle bracelet on, and now she's on Dancing with the Stars. Can somebody please riddle me why? So that's what we're doing now as a society. We're about the ratings, we're about all that stuff. So much so that, like, there are people that have come to this country on a raft that have risked their life for a better future. You got this girl that's living it up in like high-end hotels and taking advantage of every single corner, every aspect of the being this person. And I'm not going to say the person. I'll let y'all decide what I'm talking about. But like basically she swindled everybody into thinking that she was this big to do. And then she goes to prison. She's on an ice hold, and I see her with her ankle bracelet on, and this can somebody make that make sense? I wanted to vomit. And by the way, she can't dance. I know it's for ratings and everything, but like she got a higher score than somebody else that I thought was better than her. But she's an entitled chick that feels like the laws and rules don't apply to her. But everybody else is here illegally, has to go through basically hell and back to get their status as an American citizen. Hmm? That doesn't make any sense at all to me. But what do I know? Anyway, here we are coming at you. I am excited. I am thrilled. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be some crying. It's going to be some, laughter. It's going to be some of every aspect of everything. Um, and I'm excited, y'all. I'm just excited to bring it to you. I'm excited to come at you and, just keep it 100. Keep it a whole buck. I'm going to keep it a whole buck with y'all because you deserve that. And everybody that is on here, I will hope that they would do the same. A lot of times I'm not going to be editing these things. I'm not going to be editing. Be honest with you, it was a lot to put all this stuff around here together. A lot. I had a lot of research to do, and a lot of things to kind of get done. Let me move to the side. Look at my girl's jawline. Can we just talk about? Oh my god! All right, let me stop. Anyway, I love y'all. Peace, love, health, happiness to everybody that's not even listening to this. I just wish that upon the world. Peace overall, but health, love, happiness. I want that for y'all. I really do. So, tune in. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be basically uncut. I mean, I don't know. I might, fart or something or I don't know. But, like it's going to be basically unfiltered, uncut coming to y'all. And I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. I make sure all my microphones are working because I got two other microphones. I don't have the little headset on because I really don't like to hear my own voice. But I will look at this back and make sure everything is good to go. And I am excited to bring y'all the next up and coming athlete coming out of high school. I got a couple. I got a couple in mind right now. I got some people that are definitely going to join that have been through some crazy that are willing to share their crazy so that a lot of people that don't want to share their crazy don't feel so alone in their crazy. I've got some people that deal with that crazy, professionals that are going to be on here. I've got some people that have been on TED Talk, um, uh, um, that are willing to share their story about addiction and sobriety and how they keep going. I've got so much to offer y'all. And it's too much to give y'all in just the amount of time of this intro. I feel like I was so long-winded as it is. But anyway, I am not going to cut this. I'm going to keep it raw. I'm going to keep it unfiltered, unedited because I don't know how to do all that. I just know how to look at the camera and speak into the microphone and tell y'all that I love you. You're loved, even when you don't feel like you are. But guess what? Before you can love somebody else, you gotta love yourself. Hey, I just went and loved myself today. I got me a little hair dye, you know what I'm saying? So love yourself first, and then it's like being on a plane, oxygen mask and that, and you gotta give it to yourself first, and then give it to your kids. I know it sounds selfish, but at the end of the day, you can't give it unless you get it. Period. Okay? Peace, love, health, happiness, all y'all. I love you, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you real soon.